What is going on, guys? It's Dylan here. Today I will be going over a ticker symbol analysis on the ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica Corporation. Before we get into the price action, where I think the stock price might go, and much more, I just want to let you know that I am bullish on the company. So let's hop right into it. So you do see that right away we had a very, just harsh selling pressure, and I did have a pattern marked up, which I just deleted before this video, just so I could redraw all the supports up to date, right? And we did have this pattern, which I did mark up in my last video, and this was a descending wedge. So you get a descending support into a descending resistance, and generally when it thins out into this little part, it does get a nice pop or drop. And in this case, we did get a pop. So we did move up approximately 50% from that, and we did have some big problems around this $1.28 level, which is some resistance to keep a watch on. Definitely keep an eye on that. And we just got a very harsh pullback, but I mean we did a very crazy nice run up with virtually no pullbacks. So although that's not the healthiest thing for the stock to have done right there, nonetheless it is trying to hold this dollar 8 cent level, which I do like, as this is a big level. As when we do go over here, you do see that that $1.08 level is right here in the middle of this whole jamble. You know, that was resistance and then support. So I do like it seeing to try to hold that level. Right, we did get a nice bounce off that crucial support within that wedge that did help us break out as well. When we did break out of this wedge, we did get above, I should say, the 50-day moving average, this blue line right here, which we just really couldn't get up to save our life. And then finally we are now above it. So when we do go and test that, when this does curl up, watch for that to be some support. We are below the 9-day MA currently. This could change though as the time you're watching this. We definitely could be above it by the time you are, but as of right now we are below that. So we are looking to push above this red line for the short term of things. And we do have the 5-day, well, I should say I have the 5-day MA marked up as well, which we are below as well. In the 200-day moving average, on the daily, we are above. We actually got a very nice touch almost. We were just a hair away from touching that when we did break out of the wedge, and we are above that on the daily, so that is good, right? The moving averages look pretty good, but the price action for the day obviously isn't looking too attractive, right? So now that we're looking at this on the 1 hourly, we can see really what happened. So just a false break of the resistance. So you get a break of this $1.28. We were trying to hold that, and whenever we came up there and tested that at $1.28, we just really couldn't hold above that. And then you get a bunch of short sellers that stepped in, but it does look like we're trying to regain some of that. But it does look like we might be forming a head and shoulders pattern. A head and shoulders pattern is when you get a shoulder like this, right, and then a head like that, and then normally you get another shoulder to go down. So if we start to form another shoulder on the 1 hourly and then it curls down, that might not be good if you are a bull, you're bullish in the stock. But the MACD is very interesting. If I do go to the daily, you see that we do have a golden cross, and the last time we had a golden cross on the daily was all the way back over here. So that is pretty impressive. I do like to see that. That is definitely the best thing that I could distinguish. Okay, we're going to need to see how we react with this $1.08 level. Are we going to be able to hold that? Are we going to fall back to that psychological $1 level before we potentially snap back out? I don't know, but I am giving this update to hopefully provide some value, right? If you guys want me to make these zone videos more often, definitely let me know. I will keep you guys updated best as I can. The volume isn't looking too good for the day. We definitely want to see we want to see more volume pumping, more green volume. Okay, and the RSI is undersold, so there's not as much momentum, as much buying pressure, just as much interest as we've had in the past, as you can clearly see. But that doesn't mean the chart is killed. But as of right now, I want to see us regain this support level anywhere around these lines, right? I want us to make some support and then slowly start the trend, which we might have just ended, of higher highs and higher lows. If I delete all these lines real quick, just so I can get the point across better, you see that we set a lower low, a lower low, right? We keep setting lower lows and lower highs. So this is the definition of an downtrend, right? And if we can actually set a low right here of this, well, actually, it looks like we already set one. So we set a low with that 93 cent, and then we just set a higher high. So if we continue to do this, and then we set a low right around here, right at the support level, right? Say we set a low right here, and then we come back up and we set another higher high. That will be stair stepping, and that is what you want to see within your chart. So I think right now we got to keep an eye on that. See if we're continuing to make progress in this stair step like effect, as there is no true patterns or anything like that that I could really show you guys, right? So with that being said, I definitely don't want to eat up any more of your time than I have to. I do appreciate you sticking to this point of the video. If you want to like and subscribe, please go for it. With that being said, guys, I'm out. Take it easy. Peace.